Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial I am going to give you an introduction to Expo router. As you may have already know that Expo router is a file-based routing system which is created on top of React navigation. So on my channel I have already covered React navigation in details and this Expo router created on top of that. But here the main changes is the file-based routing system. So there are a lot of similarities to it with React navigation, but also there are many more new things which we need to learn. So that's what I am going to discuss in this tutorial. So let's see what we will learn today. First we will learn the basics, which is the structure of the app, how to structure the app properly to get the benefit of this file-based routing system, and then along with that we will get to know how to navigate between different screens. And then with that we will learn how to pass parameters from one screen to another, and then we will learn how to create dynamic routes. While I will create that time I will discuss more about the dynamic routes if it is not clear to you right now. And then we will discuss about how to create 404 screen of the app. If a page is broken or not exist in our app, then we will display a 404 screen, which is for a better user experience. And then after that we will see the stack navigation and tab navigation. So if you are interested in these kinds of tutorial, then hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new tutorial on this channel. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So now first we need to create the Expo app, and for that I am at the documentation of Expo, and here we need to go to the installation under this routing menu, not in this installation, because this is the basic Expo app installation which is right now not coming with the Expo router. So here let's go to this. Here we have a command. So this command will create an Expo app with tab navigator from Expo router. And if we scroll down a little bit, then we can see that here we have the standard installation command, and after creating the app we need to install these packages. So here you can see it is Expo router, React Native, Safe Area Context, React Native Screen. All of these packages are needed for the Expo router, and then we have some setup which is required. So these things we need to do up to this modify babel.config.js, and this is also pretty easy. If you have existing Expo app which you want to convert to the Expo router app, then you can follow these steps. But as I am creating a new project, so I am going to use this command to skip all these steps, right? So I am going to copy this, and here in this terminal within this directory I am going to create the project. And then I need to provide the name of the app, Expo router app. So our project has been created. Now let's go to the project and then open it in Visual Studio Code. So here let's see the package.json. So here we can see we have the Expo router, and this is the Expo SDK 49. So all the setup has been done automatically. Now let's start the project. And here I will press I for iOS simulator. So our project is running here, and here we can see we have already two tabs present, which is coming from here. We have app directory, then assets directory, then components and constants. So here we don't need all of these things, so let's get rid of this. Okay, now let's rebuild the app. So after rebuilding the app, we can see whatever the screens we had, that is gone, and now we can start from scratch. So here we have welcome to Expo. Start by creating a file in app directory. So we need to create the app directory, and within that directory we will create all our project files. So here let's create the app directory first, and then within this let's create a index.js file, and let's name this as home page. So here we can see this screen. So this will be our main screen, and then from this screen we can navigate to other screens as we create other files. Let's start creating more files in this app. So now let's create another file. So here within this app directory, I'm creating another file called about, and here we will have this about page, and by just creating this file we will have this page created and we can navigate to it. So right now in the app we cannot navigate to it as we can do it from the browser. So let's open this project in web browser as well, and here we have this open in the browser, right? So now let's use /about. So here we can see we have the about page, and this route is working perfectly fine. So now let's go to the about from the app also, and for that here we have link, and that needs to be exported from export outer. And here we have this go to about page, and for this link href we can provide /about to go to this page. Let's reload the app. Now we can go to the about page. This is how we can navigate to the new screen, and from this screen let's go back to our previous screen. So here we can provide a button which is imported from React Native, and for this on press we need to provide the function to go back to our previous screen, and that we can do from use router hook. And here let's provide router.back. Now save this. Now if I click here, then I'm going back to our previous screen, right? Now I'm just going to provide some styling here quickly. So now I'm going to use the same style to this screen also, and let's increase the font size. Okay, so just like this we can create the page and navigate between the pages. Then let's create another page called blog, and this one I'm going to create within a directory called blog, and within this I can create index.js, and this will also work similar to this. So let me just copy this from here and paste it here, and this will be blog page. And now let's see here, we should see this blog screen. So it's working as it was working for this one. So we can create a directory and then we can provide index.js over there to have the similar kind of experience. Let me copy this for the blog page, and this time I'm going to use the button, and this will be blog. Now save it. So here we have the go to blog page, but if I'm clicking here then nothing happens because this link is not applied to the button. To apply this we need to use this as child prop to the link. Now save it. Now after that if I click here, then it is working as it should, right? So now we are navigating between different screens, but if we want to have an app bar for our app, then we need to add a layout file in this app directory. So here let's create layout.js, and here we can just provide stack. So now you can see with this we have this header, right? And if we want to customize it, then we can do it by providing stack.screen, and here for the index let's provide the header title as home. Now it has been changed. If we go to about, then it is not changed. So similarly we can provide that. So here we need to provide the route. So here it is the about, and for the about I want to provide about like this. Okay, now for the blog, so here we have the error, no route name blog exists, and that is somewhat true because we have blog then index, so we need to provide that here. So here we can see that it has been updated, right? So that's how we can create the different screens, and we can implement Stack Navigator and customize it as we want. And these options are similar to React navigation. So if you are familiar with React navigation, then you will find that these things are similar to that. And if we want to customize the look of this, then also we can do it from here. So let's provide screen options. Header style, background color, let's provide yellow. Okay, let's change the background color to indigo and the header tint color to white. Okay, it's not looking that good. Yeah, so that's fine. Let's use this red color. So that's how it's looking right now, and that's how we can customize it. And these are similar to React navigation. Now let's create another file here called contact. Let's copy these things from here and paste it here. So from here we can go to contact page. Also, if we want, we can customize it here. I want to go to the contact page from the header. So here I will have the contact button. So let's provide header right, and here I will provide a button contact, and with this let's provide on press, and here we can provide the route similar to this. And here we got the router from use router hook, but from Expo router we get the router directly, and that also works similar to this. So we can get the router from use router hook, also we can get it directly from Expo router, and we will have the same functions within it. So here we need to push, and we need to push contact over here. So now let's click here. So here it is opening the contact page, right? Now I want to change it a little bit. I want to open it as a model. So for that, let's copy this thing for contact, and here within the options we have presentation, and in the presentation we have model. Now let's save it. Now if I click here, then we can see that the page has been presented as a model. Now let's change this to contact. So that's how we can create a model screen, right? Now after that, let's create the dynamic route. So here in this blog we have index. Along with it, I will create a dynamic route called id.js, and this id within this bracket. So by this I have created a dynamic route. So let's go here, and here we can access the id as a parameter, and that we can do by this use local search params hook. And here let's use that, and we will have the id. So it will be blog post details id, and from this let's use push. Go to blog 1, blog 2, blog 3 like this. Now let's go to blog page, and let's see blog post details 1. Okay, so here we have removed that router. Let's get it back. Okay, so it's working perfectly fine. Now let's customize this thing, and that we can do by providing stack.screen, and let's customize it. header title, and the title will be, okay, so we need to provide it in template literal, so it will be like this. Okay, that's how we can customize the particular screen header like this from the screen itself. And also we have seen that from the layout we can customize each screen like this. So that's how we can create the dynamic route and get access to the parameters. And let me show you if we have some other parameter here. So let me show you how we can pass multiple parameters here. So maybe it would be author. Okay, let's access that. So here from this use local search param hook we will get the parameter, and here we can pass that, right? That's how we can pass it. And here we haven't provided any author parameter, so that's why it's not showing, but for this article we have provided that. So that's how we can pass multiple parameter from one screen to another screen. And it is we are doing by using this router.push. If we want to use the other way, which means the link, that is also possible, but it would be a little bit different. Go to block 4, and here we need to provide the path name and params. So for the path name it would be blog 4, and for the params it would be author. Now save this, and now let's go to here. Let's make this text little bigger. Okay, so this way also we can pass the parameter by using link, right? Now let's create the tab navigator. For that, within this app directory I will create a new folder called tabs within this parenthesis, and within it I will create feed.js, and it would be similar to this. So feed page, and let's copy this, and I will create another for profile. And from this let's go to tabs, and it will be tabs. Now let's reload. Okay, not the tabs, as we are using groups. These tabs within a parenthesis will not count, so we can directly provide feed here, but we cannot see the bottom tab here. To create that we need to create the layout file over here. So let's create that layout.js, and here let's provide tabs, and now I think we need to provide tabs slash feed. So that's how our tab is showing over here. So now let's customize it, and to do that we can create tabs.screens, and let's provide the name feed and provide options here, and let's provide tab bar icon. And for the icon let's go to Expo vector icons, and here let's search for the, okay, so I'm going to use this. So let's copy this thing and then this. So here we can see that. And for the tab bar level we can provide it like this. Here you can see it is small by default, and I have provided it with the capital letter. If I change it, then you can see it clearly, right? And here I don't want to provide this color black, I want to provide the color which we will pass here. So similarly for the next screen, which is profile, let's search for user, let's use this one, and design user, so it will be end user. That's how we can navigate to different tab screen, and here it will be profile page. And similarly the header title, and let's change the title for this also. And here let's provide header shown as false for the tabs. So now here we can see we have the tab navigator present properly, right? Now I want to extend it little further, and let's rename this as index, and let's create another one as new.js, and here let's copy this one, and it would be a new post page. So now it would be feed index, and now we can see that the error have been gone. Here we have two tab, but here also we can see that feed/new tab have been created, but this I don't want, but with this it has been created automatically. So to get rid of this, here we can create the layout.js, and let's provide stack. So by providing this layout, now we need to update this. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, so the error have been gone, and now we can see that the extra unwanted bottom tab is also gone. And along with this, let's provide header right, and for the on press let's push feed/new, and for this stack screen options we can provide header shown as false. So here as you can see we are at this add new post screen. Our app is remembering on which page we are within this tab. So within this tab we have this stack navigator, and we are not showing the header here for this stack. And here we can add this go back button, so now you can see that this working perfectly fine, right? So that's how we can create the tab navigator. So that's it guys, this is the tutorial. I hope you have learned something new from this tutorial. If you do so, then hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this, and let me know by commenting down below. If you have any kind of suggestion for me, then also let me know. And don't forget to share this tutorial with your friends and colleagues, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. In the meantime, have a great day. Goodbye.